talk a little bit about your follow-up process. So this is when a lead comes in, and we'll make this the sale. So then this would be the road to the sale. And a few of my other videos, we've talked about how it can take up to 8 attempts just to contact the lead when it comes in, just to make the first initial contact. So then we know, okay, this is going to be the first contact. What do we need to do after we make the first contact to end up making a sale? And then we know it's going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12. Then we know it's going to take anywhere from 6 to 12 more touches after you've already made that first contact. So when you actually have a follow-up system in place, your sales associates aren't going to get confused. They're going to know exactly what needs to happen throughout every step of the process. So one thing that you can do is, let's say day 1 the lead comes in. What you want to do is you want to call and email them. Day 2, you might send a note. This could be just a little handwritten note that says, hey, I seen that you wanted some more information about stem cells. When would be a great time for us to jump on a phone call or have you come in so that way we can do your initial consultation? And still, you don't get a hold of that customer. So what do? Next, on day 3, you might do another call. So we'll say call without voicemail plus text plus email. So you've made a direct contact on day 1. You made a subtle contact where you're not directly reaching out. You give them a day, a little bit of break in between the contacts. And then day 3, you hit them with a voicemail or a call without a voicemail, a text message, and then an email. When you can document each one of these throughout your entire process, then right when your employees or your sales associates, whichever one, it can be your receptionist, you can have a dedicated sales team, or whatever is more beneficial to your needs as a practice owner. But what ends up happening is right when they get into work, they know exactly what contact they need to do for each person. So if you have 50 leads and you know that 10 of them are 2 days old without contact, you know that you've already called and emailed them. Next is to send a note. Let's say 30 of those leads you made contact once, but you never scheduled the consultation. So then you know, okay, so we made the first contact. What is the action we need to take for the second contact? This, again, it could be a text message, a voicemail. You could send them your shock and awe package, which would be an article that you published, a book that talks about what type of pain they're feeling and how to maybe even help it at home a little bit, and just really educate them. You know, this one might be a blog post you've created around their pain, or there might be you just want to send them just a book. So having a dedicated system in place will just clear confusion and just expedite your process as quickly as possible, and it just keeps everybody on the same page. And if you find a system that is just closing patients, you need to take that system and document every single step of it so that way it can be easily duplicated day in and day out. And that's exactly what we do. We help you put the systems in place that are already going to just be bringing in consistent results day in and day out, so that way all of your people know exactly what they need to do, when they need to do it, from the time that they step their foot into your practice.